President Trump leaves little uncertainty about how extraordinary his duty redesign will be. The point at which he is before swarms, asking them to wait Congress to pass it. Does anyone in this room mind getting a monstrous tax reduction? Trump said a week ago at a White House gathering for Hispanic Heritage Month. After the crowd yelled, "No," Trump proceeded, "Does anyone question paying less charges?" Another boisterous no took after. In any case, what the president did not specify is that a few people, one examination said 1 inch minus 5 individuals making amongst $86,100 and $149,400, will wind up paying more. The test Congress faces in passing the duty bundle is getting administrators whose constituents are paying more to vote in favor of it. At the present time, Trump's counselors and his supporters in Congress are attempting to make light of any specify of paying all the more, despite the fact that that is an unavoidable piece of the sort of redesign they are arranging, which includes killing conclusions and credits to bring down rates. Generally speaking, any duty charge is a trade-off. It needs to bring charges up in a few regions to produce income to balance the tax reductions that lessen the administration's income. In the event that you are an assessment essayist on the Hill, the president's talk must make you insane in light of the fact that you know you can't compose an expense charge that satisfies that, said Robert Bixby, official executive of the Concord Coalition, a non-benefit that campaigns against expanded obligation. "I don't figure we can have the Oprah assess change, this thought of, everyone gets an auto, the keys are under the seat," Bixby said. There may be something repulsive under the seat. Moreover, Maya Maguinius, leader of the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, said conveying tax reductions for everybody would just work if there is a major spending surplus and low obligation. "That is the inverse of the financial condition they have now," she said. "In the event that you need change, some charges go up, and some go down." Trump's best financial guide, Gary Cohn, looked to depict the likelihood somebody would be hit with a higher assessment charge as a peculiarity when he portrayed the arrangement in the White House instructions room a month ago. "I can't ensure that," Cohn said when inquired as to whether everybody will get a tax reduction. "You could discover me somebody in this nation that their duties may not go down. Keep in mind that, we have 50 states. We have districts. We have urban areas. We have long-haul capital increases. We have here and now capital additions. We have every single distinctive sort of structures in the assessment code. Precisely how every citizen will be influenced isn't yet known, on the grounds that the bound-together system for charges that Trump and Republicans in Congress discharged September 27 remaining out key subtle elements, including precisely which assessed derivations and credits would be wiped out. The House Ways and Means Committee and Senate Finance Committee won't begin filling in those points of interest until the point when the two houses concede to a spending determination that indicates how much expense change could cost and sets directions to keep a delay in the Senate. Supporters of the duty bundle have gone from saying lower rates would be completely balanced by slicing findings and credits to stating it would be counterbalanced by future monetary development, a position that Maguinius and Bixby said is unsupportable and one that could wreck the expense design's entry. Unless it diminishes deficiencies, with sensible and capable development models, and unless we can make it lasting, I don't have any enthusiasm for it, Senator Sway Korkar, Republican Tennessee, said a week ago at a Senate Budget Committee hearing. The board's spending determination requires an expense bundle that would lessen incomes by $1.5 trillion over the coming decade. Utilizing information from prior plans illustrated by House Republicans to fill in a portion of the spaces in Trump's arrangement, the Impartial Tax Policy Center discharged a preparatory gauge of how individuals at various salary strata would be influenced. By and large, the examination of discovered individuals in each salary gathering will see bring down duties, however there are victors and washouts inside pay gatherings. Indeed, even in the working class, 14% to 20% of citizens could wind up paying an additional $1,000 or more under Trump's arrangement. For instance, for those gaining amongst $48,600 and $86,100, around 85% of citizens would see a normal cut of $940. In any case, 13.5% would see an expense increment, averaging $1,000, the Tax Policy Center found, generally in light of the fact that they would never again have the capacity to guarantee findings and exclusions they are utilizing to bring down their assessment charges now. Among those winning amongst $86,100 and $149,400, 79% would get a tax reduction averaging $1,860, while 20% would pay an additional $1,790 by and large. Taking out findings will be a political issue for Congress. New Jersey, which has the most elevated normal property charges in the nation, would be hit hard by closure the capacity to deduct state and neighborhood charges, for instance. I will do what I can to rally states like New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, California, Illinois, and Connecticut, said Representative Tom MacArthur, RNJ. It's not reasonable to give the whole nation a tax cut on the backs of the natives of these 6 or 7 states, who, by the way, recover the slightest as a level of what we pay. To keep weight up to pass the expense design, a gathering subsidiary with House Speaker Paul Ryan, the American Action Network, has supported a battle of robocalls and satellite TV promotions in focused congressional locale around the nation, including those of MacArthur and individual New Jersey Republican Leonard Lands. Liberal gatherings, in the meantime, are attempting to persuade people in general to look past the assessment charge. On the off chance that Congress depends on an anticipated surge of financial development to pay for tax breaks and that surge does not occur, Congress will search for spots to slice spending when shortages begin to develop later on, said Frank Clemente, chief of the liberal gathering Americans for Tax Fairness. Actually, the way the Republicans organize their plans, individuals at $50,000 a year will get possibly $1 a day, insufficient to buy some espresso, Clemente said. Is it worth getting that additional cash if it will imperil retirement security, medicinal services, help to send their children to school, the streets and scaffolds everyone concurs we require?